Jai Ram Krishna, Jai Ram Krishna, Namo, 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 Namo. Yes, I think today we can end the subject on sannyasa and enter a new one. Before I end, a shloka was written long back on sannyasa. You will find it on all my sannyasa articles almost, especially the programs we have during the sannyasa. The 7 dharmas of the yati. Perhaps this was written by me during my Chennai Mutt days when I was preparing myself for sannyasa. Aikantyam brahmacharyancha
vivekamashirito tapaha vairagyamashritam maunam atmanuchintanam tatha ishvavalambana deva जीवितं सततं कृतं स्वाध्यायेति सप्त धर्मैः नियुक्तं यति जीवनम.
Yati Jivanam. The life of a yati. Yati means a sannyasi. Yati Jivana is sapta niyamaihi or sapta dharmaihi. The dharma, what each one has his own dharma to follow. A brahmachari has his own dharma to follow, a grahastha has his own dharma to follow, a vanaprastha has his own dharma to follow. All have their dharma to follow. So also sannyasi has his own dharma to follow. Aikantam, ekantatva, to remain alone. Amidst the people, he is mixing and playing with all. Jani, Vijani, he is amidst the people and he aloof from all. He is one with all physically, he is one with all mentally, and he is aloof from all from within. His heart is holding on to God. Aikantam. Brahmacharyancha, constantly dwelling in Brahman, not as body. To be being a body is a jivatva in its animalhood. I am a body, I want physical enjoyments, I want all the material properties, I want family, I want property, I want this and that. All this is material, clinging to material world. So that is not there. He is from within, he is clinging to God, and externally he is one with all. He doesn't record, he doesn't carry anything with him. He is alone. Amidst all, he is alone. This in Marathi, in the song, one of the songs, he uses the term Jani, amidst the people. He is Vijani, he is experiencing the solitude. So this is Aikantyam. Brahmacharyam is always dwelling on God. Brahmacharya. He is not seeking any material possessions or material enjoyment or bodily identity. Body is matter. It is dead body. So this abhimana on the body is not there. It's called brahmacharya. And from within is clinging to God. Aikanta brahmacharyancha tapaha. What type of tapa? Vivekamashrito tapaha. He is tapas we have to do. What type of tapas are we going to do? Standing on one leg, fasting, this, that and all. All this is not there. It is in such a way, tapas, viveka. What tapas will make me please God and I will be evolving? Is God pleased? You see, I used to fast on many days means especially fully Nirjala Upasa on Shivratri and Krishnashtami. And Tapasyanandaji Maharaj would not allow me to do the night puja without taking prasad. No, you should not. Even a slightest body awareness should not come when you are doing. If you are hungry, if you feel exhausted, your mind is split between God and your body. Take little food. Half plantain is enough. 1 cup of milk is sufficient. But take. From morning you have been fasting. Now yesterday night you took the food and till now you are not taken. How that, what he is to stand, is God pleased with it? You are fasting. Two sisters come to Thakur. They will be walking all the way from the other side of the Ganges and come, and then they will be fasting whole day. When the men will go, they come. He sees them. First thing he asks, have you not taken food? They say, no, we have not taken food. We wanted to have your darshan, then take. Thakur says, never do that. You should not do that. Because this will, I will not be pleased with it. I cannot see mothers fasting. So tapas is such a way that I do the tapas in such a way it pleases God, within the limits, within proper way of doing. So this is what we see. Vivekamashrito tapaha and vairagyamashritam maunam. Mauna is so vairagyamashritam mauna. Mauna, how it must be? Vairagya, viraga. Viraga means not detachment but dispassion. He is not attached to anything. He is not attached. He is mauna because of, he is not, mauna means not mauna by mouth, not by mind also. He is aloof from that. He may be talking, he may be discussing, he may be doing something, but he is not getting involved in. Non-involvement is called mauna. He is not involved, but freely he is giving himself. There is no obstruction. That is called vairagyamashritam. He is holding on to vairagya, and means I should not be attached to anything. Not that I don't do. I am not attached to anything. Because of that, means he is mauna, means he is not that he is not talking. He is not getting attached. He is not attached to his talk, because accept what is necessary and what is needed and what makes other happy and what God expects him to speak. That alone he speaks. It is like a child speaking. He is observing mauna because it is not, there is no intention of talking. He doesn't talk because he has to talk. He doesn't talk because the child doesn't talk because of, out of judgment or out of need or out of something, some intention. So when there is no judgment, when there is no something to comment upon, then it is mauna. Here the term is mauna is backed by vairagya. Vairagyam ashrito mauna, ashritam maunam. He observes, and then atmanu chintanam sada. He constantly observes the atma anuchintana. constantly is thinking of the Atman. Atmanu Chintanam Tada. How the terms you see. Aikantam Brahmacharyancha Vivekam Ashrito Tapaha Tapas. And Vairagyam Ashritam Dharma Maunam. Vairagyam Ashritam Maunam Atmanu Anuchintanam. He is constantly think of the Atman. Ananta Sachidananda. What is that Atman? How it will be? Dreaming of it, thinking of it, imagining of it. He is not belonging to the world now. He belongs to the other realm. He is here to give alone, not to take anything from here. So he is at peace. He is in joy. Tapaha Atmanu Chintanam Tata Ishavalambana Deva Jivanam Satatam Kritam. How is his living? Jivitam Satatam Kritam. How? Ishavalambana Deva. Not depending on anybody, not depending on his intellect, not depending on his efforts. There is no ego. I will look after myself. No, I will do. No, I will not do. No. Nothing. He is whole thing. What does God want? What does God expect? That I am ready. That Ishavalambana, his whole avalambana is Lord, Isha. Ishavalambana, only by holding on to God, he is Jivitam Kritam. His life cycle is going on by holding on to God. Here in this context, you must remember two things. A brahmachari, when he leaves and comes, after his brahmacharya diksha, his time is given for going inward, turning. Because he is coming fresh from the external world, he has to turn himself inward. For turning inward, it takes little time, minimum 3 years, to withdraw from the external things. And then brahmacharya diksha is given to get rid of tamas. The brahmachari is called tamobhid. And once he is initiated into, he takes the oaths, pratigna, 12 pratignas and Gayatri is given. After that, you know whom he belongs to. He is property of his guru, which we have not contemplated upon any time. After brahmacharya diksha, he is property of guru. And whatever way he wants to mold, he can mold him. Property of means he is struggling to give up the ego. He cannot say, I will do or not do. He is property of Guru. So then only Guru can mold him to suit both the purpose, his own evolution and service to the people. Then, after sannyasa, he is the property of the institution. He belongs to the mutt. He belongs to mutt. Whatever mutt expects. Whatever is mutt not demands, but expects. It will be done by him. He will never take a decision of himself to do or not to do. It has given himself totally. He doesn't belong to him anymore. He belongs to the institution. You see, Vinayakanandaji Maharaj was given Padma Shri or something, and headquarters asked him, go, this Padma Shri is being bestowed upon you, you go and receive it. He has to go to, in a huge function, he has to take the Padma Shri. I think some Independence Day or some days it will be given. And he goes, and later on somebody asks him, you are a sannyasi, how did you go and take the Padma Shri? He said, I am sannyasi. That's why I took it. Because I don't belong to myself. I belong entirely to the Ramakrishna Math and Mission. And what they expect me, whatever they tell me, this body and mind will do. How? What was the instant answer? I don't belong to me. I belong to thee. And whatever they asked me to go and receive. On the behalf of the institution, I have received it. Yes. And that I, who is talking to you, belongs to the Ramakrishna Math and Mission. So he is the property of the institution where he belongs to forever. He cannot detach himself. Thakur says to Naren, and Naren asks him, go and pray to Divine Mother, she will remove your throat pain and disease. Thakur says, I have given my mind once for all to Mother. With what shall I ask? I don't have an instrument to ask now. Just to talk to you people, I beg her and take that mind for few minutes. Talk to you people and keep it at her feet. It is hers. Once a thing given to God, will it be taken back? He asks and starts walking. क्यों? एक बार जो भगवान को दे दिया, उसको वापस लेते हैं क्या? He asks and start walking. That is that. That is the Ishavalambana. Now, there is no other alternative for him. He doesn't keep any alternative. So, only thing, I belong to him. He is my jivita. Ishavalambanadev jivitam satatam kritam swadhyayeti. Swadhyaya. Constant, new way of looking at the world, new way of looking, new views come up. I read some book, I read some Thakurs. Usually we don't read any other things except the saints' lives and teachings here and there, which inspires us, and other things, all things. We have plenty of literature to read and go through. Almost all Hindu scriptures like Vedas, Upanishads, all are printed by us and has been detailed, explained by our own monastics. And we follow that. And this, an important part of this one, it must always, your spiritual practices must be supported now and then through constant discussion or through scriptures. Wherever there is no studies, whichever ashram, whichever monastery, whichever akhada, there is no studies, adhyayana is not there, that has fallen down. They will quarrel with each other and run after the name, fame, power, show the magic to people, fool them. Such kind of lowly life begins when there is no studies, adhyayana. So one of the important part is adhyayana, but you must know how much to do the adhyayana. If you do 1 hour of spiritual practices, you must do 2 hours of studies, including the lectures, this, that, and all classes are there. All that together, 2 hours it must be supported, always. Because mind and the heart must balance. And it must be supported by 4 hours of activities. 1:2:4. 4 hours of physical activities. Then it will be body, mind, and this one perfectly balanced, it is going. That is why one of the most important ashrayas in our Ramakrishna tradition is music. An important part of our life. It has Thakur and Naren, then their meeting begins with music. Last is life ends with music. Last day, coming from the shrine after long meditation, he'll be singing Ma ki amar kalore, getting down. Whole life, whole of Thakur's life, every day singing and dancing. And with all perfection. He never went to Ustad to learn like Swamiji. But look at the manifestation of the music from him. Anybody doing smallest error in Tada or Raga, immediately he says, oh, you have destroyed my bhava. Doesn't matter, you sing another song. That person may not be hurt. So all this, so we need Upanishadic knowledge to be stable in life. We need music to open our hearts to the God and find bliss within, and then be able to look at the people with the eye of love and divine. Third is our evolution to divinehood that needs the saints' lives and then their teaching, especially life part. Most of the life is hidden because of the sadhana period, nobody records. Afterwards what happened, Leela part alone we understand. A little of here and there what he tells about his spiritual practice alone. That will suffice. These are the sapta dharmaihi. Niyuktam yati jivan. It is put in a framework. This is what a sannyasi must be of our Ramakrishna tradition. So all these principles we have to adopt in our life, and it must be reflecting. I belong to Ramakrishna tradition. Sangham sharanam gacchami. I have given myself to Sangha. Dharmam sharanam gacchami. I follow the dharma of the Ramakrishna tradition. Dharma. And Buddham sharanam gacchami. I surrender to. I must be zero. Everywhere I must be zero. But most of the sadhus I have seen, they move with expectations, demands, and so many complications. They are, oh, are you still here? You have not given yourself to God? Is the question always comes. When will you give? When will the door open? One life, if you cannot give to God, what else remains? How many lives you spent? Swamiji says, not me, Swamiji's words. How many lives you spent in that world, running behind the material world. Can't you give one life to God? All run in the same way. Thakur says, each youngster come, I think, oh, he will give me himself. And within 3 days you will see that he is no more to be seen for the rest of his life. Gone away forever. That is the state of human, this one. Vasanas are driving, world is inviting. They don't know, it's a bait to capture. All right, time is over. And this sannyasa part we will end today. We can take up some other subject. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Tat Sat Shri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu.